So you want a lean and strong looking physique that has you feeling confident in your clothes, comfortable topless or wearing a bikini on the beach on your summer holidays, and has you looking in the mirror thinking, geez, is that me, yeah? Because you know you've been putting the work in. Well, in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 things that most people won't tell you about, but will pop up on your pursuit for the lean physique. And if you're not careful, will take you off course before you actually get there. But before we get into that, if you're new here, you probably sat there thinking, who is this guy and why should I listen to him? Well, I'm an online fitness coach that helps people like you that have been putting the work in at the gym, but even though you're putting the hard work in, you've yet to build yourself the strong and lean looking physique. Me personally, I wasted 15 years trying to get there myself, listening to influencer and bodybuilder bullshit, but all that did was keep me stuck, spinning my wheels and never building a body that I felt comfortable and confident in. So my purpose with this channel is to make sure you don't fall into the same traps and make the same mistakes that I did. Anyway, that's the intro, let's get into it. So the first thing people don't tell you when you get lean is you're gonna feel skinny in your clothes. Yeah, you'll take your clothes off, look in the mirror and think, yeah, do you know what, I look good, you know. But when you put your clothes on, you look at yourself and think, bruh, do you even lift? And trust me, from personal experience, that feeling will fuck with your head. You're gonna think, do you know what, have I taken it too far? And it will make you want to quit before you even reach the point you were aiming for. I've been there myself and I found this phase hard, especially growing up as someone who was a skinny kid, because it makes you think that you're going back to being that skinny and weak version of yourself. But if you do this phase properly and you're still fueling your body with protein to hold on to muscle mass and you're training hard, you look completely different and in the best shape you've ever been in, even though you might feel a little bit small. It's even more important that we don't let this phase get to your head and make you want to stop, because if you've got the long-term goal of building muscle, which you likely will because going through one diet is not going to get you to your dream physique. Ideally, we want to be starting from a lean position before going into that gaining phase and adding more shape to your body. Because if you still got body fat to lose and you go into that gaining phase, what typically happens is you get 1, 2, 3 months down the line, gain a little bit of body fat because that is normal during a gaining phase, and you'll get a little bit uncomfortable, think that you've gained too much body fat and want to diet again. And all that does is keep you stuck in that gaining and cutting phase, and you're never really doing either very well. And ultimately, you never get the physique that you want. You just end up stuck spinning your wheels. And we don't want that. I've been there, and trust me, it's not fun. Now, the second thing people don't tell you about is the comments that you're going to get from other people along the journey. The comments usually start off positive from friends, family, work colleagues. Oh, you're looking good. What are you doing? What plan are you following? What workouts are you doing in the gym? Are you cutting carbs out? Are you doing keto? How much running are you doing? And you'll be like, none of that crap, and they won't believe you. But when you go past that point and your face starts looking leaner, your muscle definition starts showing, then the comments turn a little bit. They're going to be like, oh, don't take it too far. You're fine as you are. You don't need to do anymore. You're obsessed. You need to eat more food. You're getting a bit too skinny. What are you doing? And then they'll try and force feed you ramen cake down your face like your name was Bruce from Matilda. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. It's hard because it's almost like a gravitational force pulling you back in the direction that you don't want to be going in. And it might even make you think, oh, do you know what? Maybe I'm not this guy or girl who does these things of improving my body composition and enjoying how comfortable and confident I feel in my body. And if you're not careful, you'll slip back into old habits and reverse the work that you put in. But deep down, I know and you know that's not truly what you want. So despite all the noise trying to pull you back in their direction, the direction of comfort, you got to keep your head down, keep focused and keep driving forward. What helps here is getting around like-minded people that are on the same mission and journey as you, who understand what you're going through and they get it. They know the struggles you're experiencing, so it helps you feel a little less alone on the journey. That's the kind of community we're creating within my coaching program, Built for More. If you're interested in working with me, I'll leave a link in the description. We'll arrange for a chat together and take things from there. And the final point people don't tell you about when it comes to building the lean and strong physique is that you're probably going to have more weight to lose than you think to get the lean and defined look you want. A lot of people go into it thinking, oh, do you know what, I might have just 3 to 5 kilos to lose, then I'm going to be all good. Then you lose that 3 to 5 kilos, look at yourself and realize that you're actually nowhere near where you want to be. If you told me that I would have had to have lost 20 kilos to go through my own personal transformation, I'll put a little picture up somewhere on the video, I would legit have thought that you lost your mind. Even if you told me I had to lose half of that, just 10 kilos, I would have thought, nah, you're pushing it. But that is the reality, and it's going to take longer than you think. But in a world and industry that glorifies 8-week shreds or promises your dream body inside 6, 7, 8 weeks, it's important that I keep it real with you, so you go into this journey with realistic expectations. So yeah, expect that you're going to have more weight to lose and it is going to take longer than you think. Whatever time scale you have in your head, add 4 to 6 weeks on top of that, because anything's going to pop up in life, illness, social plans, holidays. Over time, it all adds up. I know that might not be what you want to hear. I know it's not as sexy, but my question to you would be, what else are you going to do? Because the way I see it, the only option is keep trying the quick fixes, getting a little bit of progress, ending back at square one, or do nothing at all and stay where you are right now. So you might as well use that time doing the things that you're already doing, eating well, fine-tuning that, training, pushing harder with your training, and making that progress over a longer period of time. But when you get there, trust me, it's flipping sick, because not only will you now have your dream body and know how to maintain it, but you're also going to get a buzz knowing that you're one of the few people that have actually stayed the course and didn't let their head get swayed by all the other potential things they could have been doing and ultimately spinning their wheels. But anyway, that's me for today. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, drop me a subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.